Aloha Golden Pod. Cosmic love here. Unity grace as we know we, and now cosmic love on the guidance. The name cosmic love has been coming through for a while as we traverse these amazing interdimensional gates of creation. And we are sharing some pieces in the miracle coordinate that help we to take quantum leaps, because that's where we are and that is what is currently available. So I'm just going to go through some dynamics of what we call the twin ray to assist people to understand with full comprehension some simple dynamics of what we're talking about. Aloha, Colleen. Blessings. So the twin ray is a coordinate. We hear a lot of numbers like 1111, 1212, and 1313. And these all have to do with dynamics of symmetry and creation, symmetry in creation, the butterfly. The galactic butterfly. We've been doing a lot of posts of the dream spell in the miracle coordinate, and syncing along with that, we cosmic love, and sharing pieces that are coming through. And so to really assist people to understand the dynamics, aloha symphonic, to understand the dynamics of what is occurring from a simplistic place. And I guess we're going to have to do this quick because it says Wee's battery is low. So here's how it goes. The galactic butterfly is connected to the heart, and that is a unification piece of rising the kundalini into the heart. Once the heart goes through, or the kundalini goes through the throat and then into the back of the head, through the spine, the amygdala. We've been posting a lot of posts on the amygdala. It was getting hot just talking about it. The amygdala is the activating center, and what the guidance is currently showing is that the amygdala at the center of the brain is key. So 12 around the 1, 12 will form the 1. What the guidance shows as we activate holographically is that the 12 pillars, there's 12 sections to the brain that are connected to the 13 sections on the turtle's back. So it's actually 13 sections to the brain because 12 around the 1 forms the 13 at the center, called a singularity. And the dynamics of the that are being shown now, and the great significance of understanding the power of the amygdala and how to activate the amygdala. The kundalini must pass through the amygdala. The old teachings were to go right to the first eye, the pineal gland, which was called the third eye. But we have to have the conscious awareness that the energy is going through the amygdala, because that is the light bringer. That is what connects we to Venus. Venus is connected to the 5, 8, and the 13 for a reason. So if we're doing our meditations, here's a piece to clock in with or check in with in ourselves, is that we have been shown that there are 12 pillars around the amygdala, and those are what take we holographic. Now, the twin ray communion is a communion that occurs within the self when the self stabilizes the field in totality to recognize what Trinitized love really is. So we may be connecting with an external, with our twin rays in physicality. And then we learn how to stabilize the field together, and that's the process of Trinitized love. That's the process of connecting into the Godhead, the Aurora, the Oversoul. That says 10% battery, so we're going to keep going here. The Trinitized love occurs through that connection into the Oversoul. Now we're navigating our physical reunions, and we stabilize by connecting in then to the Aurora, the Oversoul of the twin ray union. And that Oversoul, we must then move the consciousness up into the Oversoul as the divine parent. That's Trinitized love. when we have the experience of the twin ray that may be in physical form with we, when we experience both of we simultaneously equalizing inside of we's galactic butterfly in the heart, the consciousness then goes into the trinitized love with the oversoul, which is the divine parentage, which we are here to achieve. And that divine parentage then begins to nurture the twins within we in a very unified, stabilized way, a stabilized field, so that now the twin rays are externally stabilizing the field together by moving into the divine parentage of the twins when the twins merge inside the galactic butterfly. We're weaving a lot of different systems here because now we are cosmic quantum. So the piece that came through with clarity today is that there's 12 pillars around the amygdala. We made a post today about the living library, and we was always told we were here to restore the pillars to the cosmic Akash. And that's the 12 around the one, and now we're seeing that the 12 are holographic pillars. The guidance says holographic anomalies as we stabilize our projection field in the transfiguration of the external realms. So the amygdala has 12 pillars around it. They are holographic, and the twin ray union, according to the guidance, the coupling of the twin ray actually resides inside the amygdala. The light bringer, when the light bringer activates, then that coupling occurs, and then the twin rays in physicality begin to assert their own authority upon the field of creation, because now they are fully trinitized with creation in divine love, divine plan, to holographically affect the field. And so we feel that this battery on the phone might be going, and we feel that this little piece is quite complete. We just felt to get out this holographic piece of the 12 pillars around the amygdala and the coupling of the twin ray inside of the amygdala. Amygdala, guidance says, connected with Jupiter and Venus in a specific configuration. The movie Jupiter Ascending, when we was sent into Israel with all the bundles that we carried in the sacred water, the guidance always had we sign, we post Jupiter, Venus ascending, or Venus, Jupiter ascending, and now we know why, because this has to do with the coupling of the divine twin ray through the amygdala, Venus being the light bringer, and that's the activation of the amygdala, which must occur before the Kundalini then moves into the pineal to project creation onto space. And then things start to get really fun, because our creation, the twin rays live within each we, and the twin rays begin to move closer and closer together in physicality, stabilizing and perfecting the field in form for all of life. So divine parentage must occur, that higher movement into that higher octave of the trinitized love, and we begin to nurture the twin rays once they are unified in that galactic butterfly. Now we hold the field like divine parents for the nurturing of the twin ray love, because the twin ray love is benevolent and reverent for all of life, and that is what is occurring currently to the divine mystical monad of creation called cosmic quantum love on the earth. And if a lot of we are connecting with Babaji and Yogananda and Babaji's divine beloved White Tara, these great, beautiful, mystical teachings of love are fully flooding the earth and all of her divine embodiments, all of life. Okay, love we. Hi, Gabriella. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We're going to click finish before the battery does. If this video is helpful, if this love stream is helpful, please share it. Love we so much. Mwah. Love we, cosmic love.